So, you recently bought a guitar and are looking to embark upon your guitar journey. Here are some things to speed up that process. So, right out of the box, when you get your guitar, it is not going to be perfect, unfortunately. There are a few things that need to be changed. One would be the high action. Now, what high action is, it would be the distance between the fretboard and the strings. Here's what it would look like. Now, this image is a great example of what high action looks like. The distance between the fretboard and the strings is just too high, meaning it'll take more pressure, bar chords will be near impossible, and it will just totally make you a worse guitarist. I'm sad to say it, but this is not something that you can deal with on your own. You have to take it to a luthier. This person is known for the production of the guitars and knows how to manipulate the strings. They will be able to take care of that for you so you can be able to play those nice bar chords and be able to pinch the fretboard down. Just go Google your local guitar store and I'm sure they have one, and that will take care of that. Okay, moving on, we're going to the strings. The strings now that come with a brand new guitar, they are not the best, unfortunately. So you are going to want to purchase some cheap strings. Can be around $20 for some really good ones. I recommend the Elixir. Anything Elixir is pretty good. And then I have a video that teaches you how to do it yourself. Yes, you can do it yourself, and this will save you hundreds of dollars in your journey. I highly recommend going to check that out. Let's just knock out all the things that you are going to need to be able to play the songs that you want. Okay, up first, we have the capo. Now, if you don't know what this thing is, a capo is a device that is used to clamp onto a guitar, and that shortens the length of the strings, creating the pitch to go higher. This can let guitarists change the key of a song without having to change the chord shapes. It's basically a bar chord, but not using your finger. Here's an example. The next thing you're going to buy are some of these things. Picks. So you are going to go to a store and you are going to buy what is known as a sample pack. So in a sample pack, you get exactly what it sounds like. You get an array of picks with each having different thickness and different kinds of brands, and you will be able to determine which one is your favorite, and then you can buy more of those. Okay, let's do a quick rundown of what are the guitar parts. Okay, we got the head right here with the tuning pegs. 6 tuning pegs, 6-string guitar. Moving on to the strings. The strings right here, all the way down here. Yep. Okay, this is the body with the sound hole. And this thing, this white thing right here, it's called the saddle. They sand it down to lower the action if the strings are too high, remember? And these things are the pegs that you put in when you're tuning. And these dots on the fretboard, they indicate which fret you're on. So this is 5, 7, 9, 12, 15, and 17. Okay, the very first thing you want to do with your guitar is you have to tune it. If it's not in tune, everything you play is going to be off. Now, how do you tune it? You are going to download a guitar app. I recommend Guitar Tuna. It's free. Pretty cool. So the premise of this app is you are going to be tuning up if it says to, and tuning down if it says to, and when it gives you that bright green check mark, you are all good. You're going to want to do this to all the strings, and after that, you can start, my friend. So, if it says this is too low, oh, it's tuned down. So I got to tune up. Oh, it's too high now. I got the check mark. We're all good now. That's how you do it. If you don't know what's up or down, just experiment slightly, but don't do anything too extreme. Otherwise, that could snap the string. But don't get anxiety, it's okay. Now, I'm gonna give you a slight warning that developing calluses is painful. It is. However, after a few weeks, you will be able to play better and you will have stronger calluses. I have been playing for 2 years and I haven't been able to feel any pain for like a year by now. Unless you're talking about bar chords, that's a different story. But that comes later. Don't worry about it. Now, after you have successfully developed your calluses, I am not going to pretend to know what you want to learn. There's a bunch of things to learn on guitar, but what I can give you, and that is very helpful for no matter what you're learning, is what kind of mindset to be cultivating during this time. Especially as a beginner, when it's very easy to fall victim to wanting to quit, because let's be honest, this instrument's pretty hard. It hurts. It does a bunch of different things. Number one, I want you to be patient with yourself. Know that the guitar is very unfamiliar, that you don't have a trained ear for music, most likely if you're a beginner, and that you should just enjoy that you are able to play it and that you are able to learn and you have potential to improve. Okay, so second thing, quick thing about humans, we get bored super easily, so we need variety. Learn different types of music, play different songs, learn new techniques, do all sorts of fun stuff, and slowly get better at it, and then brag to your friends. That's right. Okay, the last thing I'm going to leave you with is kind of fun. If you're ever thinking, am I actually improving? After you've had a few months in guitar, of course, flip the guitar around. So if you're normally left-handed for the fretboard, flip it around and see how trash you are. Flipping the guitar over is going to simulate what it was like for you during your very first days when you just picked up the guitar and it was so unfamiliar. And you will be reminded how you've actually gotten a little better. Probably, hopefully. Now go pick up that guitar and start struggling. Later.